here. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about the worst mistake in my photography career. And it's embarrassing and I don't want to tell you this, but at least if one person can learn from my mistake, my dumb mistake, I'll feel good about it. I don't know if you know this, but I have a 1-year-old and postpartum hairs are crazy. So if you see my hair just like start to come out like this, just laugh with me because there's nothing else you can do about it. I have been a photographer for professional photographer for 10 years. I've made a lot of mistakes. Everybody does. And this is not the typical like, oh, you need to have a contract mistake or, you know, whatever. This is just like a dumb thing that I wasn't really thinking, and I have common sense, but in this moment there was no common sense to be found. So I'm a portrait photographer. I shoot families and seniors and creatives and entrepreneurs and that thing. I don't shoot weddings, but I did for 3 years and I didn't love it. It was not my thing at all whatsoever. It was way too stressful and there was just so much writing on your work and your gear, and I just couldn't handle that stress. So I was like, peace out, see you later. I can't do this, and I can't do births either because you can't reshoot births or weddings. You can like redo family portraits, but weddings you just can't. 2 weeks before a wedding I usually would start like sleepwalking and sleep talking and just having these awful nightmares about these weddings, and I realized like this wasn't even good for my health. So I kind of switched over from weddings and engagements just to portraits, like families and seniors. Here's a story. On one of these engagement sessions, it was about an hour away from my house. You know, I was so excited. I loved this couple. There's someone outside. That's very distracting. Okay. I loved this couple. They were so sweet and we were really excited about the photos. Like we were planning it for, you know, a month or two. Yeah, so we were excited and we were planning to like go at the state park and then at these cliffs by the lake or by the water. It was going really well. I was taking really beautiful shots. I kept like showing them. I'm like, this photo, look at this photo. I was so excited. So at the very end, I'm like, okay, let's go to the rocks and the cliffs because like this is a great timing for the light and it's like the sun's almost gone. So we head over there. There's no one there, right? So it's like 7:30 or 8 and it's just us three, and we're just like taking photos on these rocks and like, you know, there's these cliffs and then there's like 50 feet of water. My camera bag, I'm like, oh, I just need to like, I'm just getting sore. Like it's kind of humid, it's getting hot. I need to take this bag off. Well, so again, no one's around. So I'm like, oh, I'll just leave my camera and my reflector under this bush because there's no one around. So there's this parking lot right here and then just all this forest and paths, and then there's these cliffs and then the water. The parking lot was quite far away from the cliffs and quite far away from the water. So I was like, oh, it's fine. I can keep an eye on it. I don't know why I'm holding this bobby pin, but I just am, so whatever. We're taking photos and they're just beautiful photos. It's like starting to like get foggy and it's starting to just be so beautiful. So it's about 10 minutes. Let's leave this location and just take a couple steps to the right and to this longer cliff, and we can get these really cute photos here. So we go out to that cliff, we come back, and we're up on that little cliff for about 10 minutes. I come back and I'm like, oh my gosh, where's my bag? And where's my reflector? No, the reflector was there. Oh good, it was just like moved a little bit, but my bag is still gone. And I was so, oh my gosh, I just made the worst decision of my life. My bag is stolen, which had an extra camera body and I think 2 lenses and cards and batteries. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is gone. Like I have on my I just like have my camera in my hands and I'm like, I just lost everything. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And at that time I was an early photographer. I was like starting to build my gear up. So it wasn't super expensive, but it was expensive enough for me to be like, oh crap. Like, oh my gosh. So I was like looking around and the couple starting to like, what's going on? And I'm like, I can't find my bag. And we're kind of like looking around in the bushes and like the trees and stuff. Like there's no one here. Like where did it go? It's like, maybe I did, you know, like we do things that we like don't realize that we're doing. So maybe I brought it out to that clip that we were like just on, went back and there's no bag. Like maybe I just put it in my car. You know, like I'm thinking of all these scenarios I just did without even thinking that I did it. I went to my car and I'm like, no, there's like nothing in here. It's so weird. And then the couple comes out, you know, we go to the parking lot and we're like, I try to kind of like have a brave face about this. I was like, you know, it's okay, like it's just stuff. Yes, it's my career, and yes, it's like all these things. It's just stuff. Like I can buy this back. Inside, I felt like I was gonna have a panic attack. I felt like I was gonna cry. I felt like I was gonna throw up. I was so mad. How could you be so stupid of like putting your camera bag like 100 feet away from you? You're an idiot. The couple's like, oh, really hope you find your bag. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna go. I don't know if I should go home or like go to the police and file a report. And I didn't have any serial numbers down, so if they did happen to find it, I couldn't prove it was mine. Don't worry about it. Like, I'm really excited for your wedding. I'll be there. Blah, blah, blah. And so as I was getting into my car, this van pulls into the parking lot. This boy and this girl get out, and they're like in their, I don't know, age is kind of hard to tell, but they're like in their 30s or 40s. Kind of a little like rough looking, but yet like really sweet and nice and polite. And they came up and they said, hey, are you looking for something? I'm like, yeah, just like a bag. And they're like, oh, we have it. What? You have this bag? And they're like, yeah. So like they're like bringing out of their van my bag. Okay, so I had so many thoughts in my head. Number one, are you stealing it and you felt bad and you turned around to look for the owner or something? Or number two, are you doing like a good thing, like bringing a bag back? And I was like, what did they? Had so many thoughts and feelings right now. And the couple that I'm photographing were still there. Oh my gosh, you know, like they were so happy. And I'm like, I'm speechless. And this couple that, you know, brought the bag back, they said, yeah, we're gonna bring it to the police. We just wanted to check that the owner of this bag wasn't back at this parking lot looking for it. I don't really know what to believe at this point, because like, you took my bag. Wouldn't they like, I don't know, look at a business card, oh, she has a number, and then call that number? So I find it a little suspicious that they brought my bag to the police, even though I know they didn't. I'm like, well, yeah, that's my bag and I'll take it. Thanks so much. I'm like, thanks for the bag. And I was kind of like, I felt like I was like, the adrenaline was like pumping, and I just felt like I was like kind of dizzy from like confusion. I said, thank you so much, and thank you for keeping an eye on it. Thanks for almost stealing it and then bringing it back. I don't know. It was a dumb decision. It was so dumb. Why did I do that? Why did I put my camera down? I could tell you like all the mistakes I've made, but this mistake was just so stupid. I know a lot of photographers, especially wedding photographers, who hire an assistant, but their assistant actually just looks over their gear at weddings, so they're not stolen. This is a lesson for everybody here. Don't leave stuff behind anywhere, any valuable things, because you don't know. If I had lost that stuff, I don't know what I've done. I remember like thinking, like as I was walking to the car, I'm like, you know, that's gonna be probably $2,000 to replace right now, and I don't think I can afford that. So things happen, you make mistakes, you make dumb decisions like that, but hopefully you guys just, maybe you're like, well, this is never gonna happen to me. Well, I'm responsible, and I think I have common sense, and that was not common sense whatsoever. That's my story for you. It was the worst mistake I've made so far, and I hope I don't make any dumb decisions like that again. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't be stupid like me.